What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How are y'all doing today? It is Saturday. I feel like I've been missing in action from the YouTube streets. Like, I have not been here for a while and I miss you all. I know we spoke on Wednesday, but that was Wednesday and we haven't really, did anything since then. So, y'all, we are here and it is time to get into some things, okay? I am so agitated, frustrated, and so many other things when it comes to put a ring on it, okay? Hey Tawanda, hey Miss C, hey it's me D, hey y'all. Whoever is here and you don't want to comment, hey Nisha, just leave me some yellow hearts in there. Let me know that you stopped by, that you watching, okay? You ain't got to talk through the whole thing, but every now and then and again, just let a sister know that you're watching, okay? So listen, y'all, I am really like going through it when it comes to put a ring on it. Okay. So I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. I watched it last night, but I didn't take no notes. We got some things we want to get into. Hey Roxy, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Okay. Hey Eleanor. Hey Monique. Listen. So there's some things I want to get off my chest. Okay. Y'all know I got some things I want to get off my chest. So I just all right, listen, over the last couple of days, there has been a lot of, accusations of things being alleged going around on the internet with Shorty and Kenny. So I'm going to address that first. Okay. I'm going to give my thoughts, my feelings, all my concerns with this whole situation. And then we're going to talk about the other two couples, sum up what happened with them on the dates, and just sum up their relationship in general, because we're at that point in the season where it's like we can make a clear assessment on what needs to happen. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. Okay. So first things first, if you are subscribed to me, hopefully you are. If you're not, take the time to do it now. Just pull the chat down, press subscribe, and press like. Okay. I know this ain't nothing but my members in here having a good old time. Let me make sure I turn my notifications off because y'all know I'm on a live. Y'all know I'm on a live. um. So hey Vicky, hey Nikki. So listen. So if you saw my community post, you saw that I posted the restraining order that Shorty has against Kenny. Now, um, I posted the video of from Fans Panel Lounge where we got all the receipts from. Okay. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. It's my daughter. It's my daughter trying to figure out, can she get purple hair to dye for her hair? Absolutely no. Like, we could add some color in with the braids, but no, no, no. Okay. Anyway, so if y'all saw the video, or if you didn't, I'm gonna bring you some of the things that were happening. Okay. So now I'm not sure if the restraining order was before or after, but from some of the conversations I've been hearing, it seems like it was before. Now, this is the thing that gets me, right? If Shorty had a restraining order before she went on Ready to Love, why? Sorry, not Ready to Love. Put a ring on it. Why did she go and put a ring on it? You know how we all kept saying, "Do she like, girl, go to the police, girl, talk to the cops, girl, get a restraining order, make a report." So it seems like if she has one and they actually gave her one, then that would mean that stay away from him, be done with him, be over him. But how do you go on a show to act like you want to marry him? There's so many things against this that just makes me agitated. Okay. So so that was the actual restraining order that was posted on my community post. You said maybe because Ken doesn't respect it or she doesn't. They both can. And I'm saying this, Kiki, and that's the why we having this conversation, because remember last time we were talking, I don't know how many of you guys were in the chat, but remember the last time we were talking about, hey Crystal, remember last time we were talking about how she might be doing a cry for help. She might be trying to get out of this relationship. She might be wanting people to see him for who he is so she can make a safe exit. Remember we was coming up with all these little different things before we really knew what was going on. And we was like, girl, go to the cops. It's not the way to do it. And are we talking about Shorty? Yes, Ashley. So apparently she does have a restraining order against him. Now, I don't know from the research that who did the research? I was watching Kamisha Review's panel. They were talking about it, and they was trying to figure out when the restraining order came out. So allegedly, it came out before they went on the show. I don't know how true that is or how not true it is, but we're going with before the show. So we say that she got this before the show. Why are you on the show with him? If you knew all of this stuff was happening behind the scenes, if you knew that he was stalking you, you knew that he was harassing you, you knew that he was doing all these things, why would you go on the show with him? I'm not going to lie to you. I started side-eyeing her last night, okay? Because in last night's episode, remember she was on her date and she said to him, you know what? I know, like, we've been having a good time, this, that, and the other, but I really want to focus on my relationship with Kenny. I really want to see if this could work. She told Dr. Nicole that she was going to fight for this relationship so she couldn't fight no more. Now I'm side-eyeing you, sis, because the actions and the words are not adding up, okay? Now, when you was down talking him, when you was, belittling him, when you was, like, kicking him when he was down every chance that you got, okay? When you was doing all of that, that was adding up with everything that was happening, okay? So we can argue that someone say, oh my God, why she talk to him like that? And then we can argue, like, did Shorty finally found her voice, right? We can go back and forth all day in the comments. For all I care, who cares? But sis, if you're going to make a story, stick with the story. Don't be up there talking about something, I want to fight for this relationship till I can't fight no more. That bothers me, okay? Because it's like, girl, are we supposed to root for you or not? Like, what's happening? Be honest about how you feel. If you want out, just say you want out, and we'll be fine with that because that's what we already assumed that you was up here to do. But when you say certain things, even though I know you have to say certain stuff to go with the flow of the show, you could have easily been like, I'm going to choose Nubu, what's his name? Travis, whatever his name is. Nubu, I choose you. Right? No, it's all for him. Like, we're gonna keep going on these days. F you, Kenny. F you. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Okay. So I was side-eyeing her a little bit. Okay. So apparently he sends her a bunch of text messages, and he's talking about the fact that, y'all know he made a creepy YouTube page. The YouTube page is freaking creepy. It's a bunch of old videos of him being obsessed with her. Okay. It's a whole bunch of videos of them two that he posted, him being obsessive, creepy, weird, and all this other stuff. At the end of inside of the messages, he's basically telling her that her plan to get him, to get people to see him for who he really is backfiring on her because everybody's taking his side. Okay, so y'all following me? So this is why I was saying to y'all, listen, don't be taking that man's side, because if he's doing all the things, and we have visual proof of her saying he took her phone, went into the bathroom, screenshotted her bank statements. So some of what she's saying we can believe because this was, on the show. It has some footage for it. Okay, when they sat down, they talked about the fact that he was, harassing her on her job's Instagram, when they talked about the fact that, she tried to leave and he was outside the car waiting for her, that he was outside the job waiting for her, just waiting for her, stalking her, harassing her, all this other stuff. We understood what was happening, correct? All right. So when everyone starts feeling bad for him, okay, this is what's happening. Everyone starts feeling bad for him. So then he goes and say, look, your plan is backfiring on you. Pow, 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 pow. You can't take it. And that's from all the people who's been like, don't talk to no man that way. Don't treat that man like that. If you don't want to be with him, then just don't be with him. That was all of y'all who was saying stuff like that. Okay, for me, it was always, girl, leave that man, don't be with that man. But if this is your way to do it, then do it. If he's been doing all these things to you, saying all these things to you, acting this way to you, and this is what you feel you need to do to go ahead, get your voice back or finally be able to speak up, then do what you got to do. Okay, which brings me to next episode when he was sitting there drinking and he came out there doing cartwheels and backflips and handstands and everything, when he was up there having a good old time. You can't tell me that this man is not crazy. Okay, it's not crazy. So he was telling her that her plan backfired on her and he's going to cut her a check. He's going to cut her a check of the YouTube money that come in once the money start coming in. He thanked her for also making him, about to make him rich and putting him on, and thanking her for putting him on the show because now he got something to gain. Y'all, this is true manipulation. It's true, some type of abuse. Like, if you listen to like some of the things that he was saying in it, and I mean, if you really care enough to go watch Fans Panel video, you should go watch it because she gives you a very, very deep and detailed conversation of everything that happened. Okay. As far as the message he sent her about how everything is unfolding and it's looking bad on her, and now people, and it's looking good on him, so it's helping build his brand. People won't watch his YouTube. He gonna make some money and he gonna cut her a piece of the check. Thank you for putting me on, sis. Thank you. That's basically what he's saying, with hints of telling her like something about she going through menopause or something, talking about her age, because that's been a thing. So this is why when I said last time I made a video, I said, I had mentioned, he even mentioned her mom. He did mention her mom. I have it right here. I have the screenshot, but I feel like I don't want to read all of it because I want you guys to go watch her video. You know what I mean? So I don't want to invade it that much. Okay. So I'm summarizing it, my way. But he definitely did mention her mom. Okay. So, he mentioned her being old. So that brings me back to the time. Remember the time we was on a live review when I said, why Kenny come in my comments saying that Shorty was 50? Why he came in the comments saying that she was 50 years old? I feel like he was trying to be shady, which really makes me believe that he was trying to be shady. I don't think Shorty's 50. She may be pushing. She may be close. Okay, she may be in her 40s, but I don't think she's 50. And I think that was a jab at her, the same way he tried to throw in her having menopause at her. You get what I'm saying? Throw menopause in her face. It's taking low blow jabs at her, stating like, you're an older woman, you're older than me, I'm a young man type of situation. So that's what I got from that. Y'all, my ring light broke, so right now I feel like I look so dim. I hope I look fine. Okay. On the show, she says she's 41. Right. So if she's 41 and he's going around telling everybody she's 50, and then on top of that, he's going around, making little sly marks saying that, she 50 years, enjoying menopause or something like that. That's low. That's low. So for all the things that people were saying, oh, look how she's talking to him. Look how she's talking to him. Look at what he's saying to her. If y'all go watch the video and you look at the messages that he sent her, the email that he sent her, it's crazy. So allegedly, they supposed to have broke. I don't know if y'all want to know, but at this point, we need them to break up. So it is what it is. Okay. We're not going to be shocked. Trust me, we're not going to be shocked. I don't know exactly how it happened. So we still can watch it. Okay. So supposedly he broke it off with her. Then reality hit him that he broke it off, and he started calling her multiple times. I'm talking about like nonstop private, just calling her to the point where she had to change her phone number because he wouldn't stop calling her. Okay. So now I'm sitting here like, this is why you can't try to make TV your escape or a show your escape, because you're opening the world to so many different, you're opening situations to so many different aspects. Because if you think about it, in order to go to the court to get a restraining order, you have to file certain type of paperwork. You have to file certain type of like police reports. You have to have reasons as to why you feel like this. And so, she was saying he was harassing her, stalking her, all this other stuff. And the videos are a form of harassment, okay? The videos that he's posting on the Facebook, on the YouTube, is a form of harassment. He's using them to harass her, and then make a penny off of it, because he know people are curious at this point. So that then he gonna say, I'm gonna cut you a check. I'm gonna cut you a check. Don't worry about it, sis. I know you in it. I'm gonna give you a little penny or two. Now, I have a theory when it comes to the blackmail situation. And I think this may be why Shorty can't really leave the way she want to leave. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that this is fact. This is my theory. Okay. I'm not saying that this is what happened. This is my theory. Okay. So my theory is that maybe when she filed that harassment, the harassment case against this radio station that she was working for, something wasn't absolutely true about the whole situation. She won though, she got a settlement, but something about it probably wasn't all the way what it was supposed to be. Because how else would he be able to blackmail you? What information would he have to blackmail you with? You know what I'm saying? Y'all following me? Y'all think I'm reaching? Because if y'all think I'm reaching, let me know. But I'm just trying to figure out what could he possibly blackmail her with? When we sit down and we think about it, she say, "Oh, he's trying to black." My daughter got glitter everywhere. "Oh, he's trying to blackmail me. He's trying to blackmail me." What do we really? What do he have to blackmail you with? I know he had threatened at one point to, release some, news or whatever. And I that was also in the video. But it's just makes my brain twist and turn a little bit. Like maybe that's why he wanted the picture of the bank statement to see how much she had left, to see if she's gonna give him his cut. I mean, he been all up and through her phone, so he probably found something about that situation. I know, Kiki. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Emails, conversation. They could have had a conversation. This could have been a thing. Okay. Now, like I told y'all, that's just my theory. That's just my thought. And I don't know how true. I'm not saying that it's true. I'm not saying anything. I'm just coming up with assumptions to make this make sense. Okay. I will hope that's not the case. I will hope that's not true. But for me, this is how I'm trying to process it to make it make sense. Okay. Not saying that is what it is. Okay. Don't nobody go back to nobody. I said, no, I didn't say that. Okay. What I was saying was I was assuming and I was trying to make sense of it. And this is what I came up with. Okay. So it's really bothering me. So outside of this situation, I want to talk about OWN. I want to talk about OWN Network. Okay, it's bothering me. This network is really is low key triggering me. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because for one, how do you vet the people that come on this show? Because let's say hypothetically the restraining order was before, okay, was before all of this. Why are they on the show? Why did you let them? How did you miss this? If anybody randomly can go search it up right now and find it on the internet, I'm sure on TV can find public record on the internet. You know what I mean? Like, are we doing real background checks? Are we doing real, like, a psycho test? Are we, I mean, I get that they're couples and they come and they tell you that they want to be up here for that, but like, are you really doing your part as a network to make sure it's not a liability to your company? Okay, because I'm sure out of all the couples that apply, you got to pick three. So what are you doing through those couples to find your three? Are you just going on Instagram like they look like they was a cute couple? Yeah, come be on the show. Okay, is that what's really happening? Because the same thing happened with Darian and Alexia, where they wasn't even in no real relationship. Like they was just making up stuff along the way. And I'm just sitting here like, oh, who worked there? Who is on the staff for casting? Like seriously, at this point, I'm a little concerned. I'm a little confused. I'm a little concerned about the situation, right? So this bothers me because, for one, if you go on this show, they on the show. And this does not just involve them two. This does not just stay between them two. They are sending him out on dates with other people. Now, let's say, allegedly, everything that Shorty said is true. Everything. Let's say the harassment, the stalking, everything she said about him is true. You are now sending him on dates with different women who can possibly be the next Shorty. That bothers me down to my core. Because imagine it's you. Imagine you think you about to just go on the show, you going to date somebody, you want to get a little TV exposure, you want to date somebody, you know it ain't going to be nothing. You go up there, next thing you know, you find yourself in love with that person. Next thing you know, he choosing you because his girl don't want, or he hitting you up after every day didn't work out. And next thing you know, now you being stalked, harassed, and all this other stuff because of on TV to set you up with this random man who you thought was supposed to be a good person, have everything going for him. Child, no. No, especially after we witnessed we witnessed Shorty on TV say these things. Now, just because she said on TV don't mean it's true. Okay? Doesn't mean it's true. So allegedly, but she said it on TV, meaning she meant it enough to stand on it, to say it on TV. And that's not no light, oh, that's a lie. That's not no light, oh, we get into little arguments here and there. That's not anything like this. Is real accusations that, could really get someone in deep trouble, criminal activity, or whatever you want to call it. It's a big thing, okay? Blackmailing, harassment, all these things are real things. So I don't think she would go on TV and really say these things out her mouth if it didn't happen. So we know for a fact that he took pictures of her bank statements because they was in a car together when that happened. Remember, he admitted to taking the phone and going to the bathroom and going through the conversation. So this we saw. So this already raises so many red flags in my mind, because it's like, but you're going to send the man out on dates with just random women who have no idea what they're walking into? So when I see him on a date with the girl that he went on another date with, cute little girl, whatever, well, cute young lady, I'm low-key concerned, because here she is, it's like, here he is, I'm on a high, yo. I'm like really on a high, yo. I'm on a high. I'm like on such a natural high. I'm on a high. And I'm sitting here like, I'm low-key nervous for her. I'm low-key a little nervous. Because if all the things that she did say are true, this can't be good for someone else. And from the pictures that he posted on YouTube, it's giving obsessed. So it's giving stalker vibes. It's giving harassment vibes. Okay. And I'm going to say this, and I mean, I'm going to just give my viewpoint on it. I believe Shorty. Okay. Even though everything she said, I have to say alleged, I actually believe her. I just think the way she's going about this is weird. It's so weird, because you go on Instagram and you say you wanted your one-on-one and you wanted to talk about the relationship and you wanted to say how he was harassing you and stalking you and all these other things. But then on the show, you turn around and you say, I want to work this out with him. I want to fight so we can't fight no more for this relationship. So then it has me sitting there side-eyeing the situation, has me sitting there looking at you weird, like, sis, what are you doing? Like, is this real or is this fake? Like, give me a hand sign, a signal, send me an email, a text message. Let me know what game we playing so I can hold you down, sis, because I can't hold you down because you got yourself looking crazy. Okay, y'all get what I'm saying? Is it just me? Because is she not making it hard for us to defend her, or what? I don't know. She's making it hard, but I believe her. But she's making it hard, but I believe her. Okay. Y'all like the video for me, please. Please like the video. If you did not like the video, please subscribe if you are not subscribed. And if you are subscribed, just double check and make sure you are subscribed, because YouTube has been deleting some of my subscribers or unsubscribing people from my channel. So just go ahead and just make sure you are subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, just go ahead and subscribe. And if you did not like the video, like the video. Pull the chat down, just press subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and we good to go, okay? And then you can put the chat back up and we be, talking again. So let me say, it's interesting that he went straight for her phone as soon as he felt threatened. So this is typical behavior for him. Exactly. For real, Owen has a problem. Remember when that girl put his hands in Dante's face and then that Christian man was yelling that list? Absolutely remember all of that. You know what I mean? So I think that they have to do a lot better as a company at vetting these people when they are presenting them to other people. Okay. It's one thing to have them two just working out their relationship together on TV, but there's another thing to have them working out their relationship and you potentially setting them up on relationships with other people. That's wrong. Okay. Same thing with Ready to Love. If you're going to be putting these single people together, Okay, then you supposed to be vetting them and vouching for them. They supposed to be the best of the best or whatever. I'm gonna need you to make sure you do a real background check and make sure everything pans out the way it's supposed to be. Granted, you can't always, determine how things will play out, but at least have some type of, in general background of this person overall. Go talk to some friends, okay? Go talk to some family members. Go down the friend list on Instagram. Really, sit down and talk to these people, ask them some questions, do some things to really, go outside of the normal of the, outside of what they present to you. You know what I mean? I've been in her situation, but I was trying to keep it going. I had to move 3,000 miles away and just got back after 15 years. The whole situation is triggering. Kiki, I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. And this is another thing that I want to say, if done the right way, it could really empower and help. If all the things that she is saying, right? Let's just say he is harassing her. Let's just say he is stalking her. Let's just say all of this stuff allegedly, right? Why not address this? Why are we pushing it under the rug or acting like it's not really as bad as it is? Why don't we just acknowledge what it is and actually help people who may be going through the same thing? Find their voice, find a way out, find their strength, find a plan or something. Okay? Remember how last time we talked about Dr. Nicole being a real doctor, in which certain information is presented to her, she has she has to report it or do something with it, or blah 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 whatever. I also feel like if she was basically doing a cry out for help and y'all wouldn't give her the one-on-one, is because y'all was trying not to actually put yourself in that position to know certain stuff so that you have to report certain stuff, instead of actually doing part of the things that instead of actually listening to her and talking to her on her one-on-one that she said she kept asking for. Because remember, y'all, she said she kept asking for that one-on-one that she never got. Remember, she never got it. If she would have got that one-on-one, maybe she would have said some things and they would have had to take action and it would have messed up the flow of the show. But why did we not just do this and make this a positive outcome for so many people, men, women, whoever, who may be in these situations? Thank you, Rosie. Yes, they definitely just glossed over it. They literally just glossed over it like it wasn't nothing. She was like, yeah, he took pictures of my bank statement. And everybody was like, oh, okay. Girl, that's crazy. But we spent a good 20 minutes on old boy DMing the girl in the DMs. We spent 20 minutes on Charlene being mad at Otis because he was DMing a girl on Instagram that he went on a date with. But this girl said that this man was in the car taking pictures, going through her phone, talking to her friends, screenshotting her bank statements. And everybody was like, oh, okay, next. We all was like, what? Wait, what? You would think that it wasn't a big deal. This is the crazy part, because remember, right after the episode premiere, it literally was like episode 2. Everybody's review, everybody's little commentary, everything that happened in that episode was based on freaking Kenny and what's his girl name? Shorty. And yet and still, that was like literally 5 minutes of the whole show. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But something gotta happen. I wish Shorty healing the support that she needs the most. I do too. I hope I don't know if this worked for her. Maybe at the end we'll see. I personally reached out to her on my Instagram. I didn't ask her for an interview. I didn't ask her about anything. I literally just sent her a message that said, I hope that whatever you're going through, you get through it, or you're already through it. And that was it. Like, I just left it at that. because I know from some of the comments and stuff that she's probably getting a lot of like shady messages, shady comments, and I don't want her to feel like, nobody believes her, because if all of this is true, that has to suck. And I really think that no one would make accusations against someone this detailed, in depth, and like really, really bad if it wasn't true. I just don't feel like you got to be evil enough for to do that. And if she's actually lying, child will drag her till I can't drag her no more. But I don't feel like her spirit is that dark. You know what I mean? Okay, so I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Like the video. Leave me some yellow hearts if y'all out there watching 61 in the chat. Leave me some yellow hearts. Let me know you are here. Thank you guys for joining me. We are gonna leave Kenny and Shorty where they are, because we're done with that. We're done with that. I say what I had to say about OWN. I just don't understand what's happening. And so I'm gonna move on to Shay and Alfonso. Okay, so Shay and Alfonso, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I'm actually kind of seeing their growth, and I'm kind of liking it. Okay, there y'all go. There y'all go. I thought y'all was hiding from me. I thought y'all didn't want to say hi to me, but I see you guys. Okay, hi. I'm kind of happy for them, because I honestly feel like they could work, right? Am I the only one that's feeling like that? Am I the only one in my own head with this? Please tell me I'm not the only one. Don't tell me it's just me, okay? So this is the thing. Shay is definitely waking up. I think she has grown so much. When she said that her biggest takeaway from this was that even if her and Fonzo don't work out, that she will not even go into another relationship till she figures herself out, till she realizes what she wants and what her expectations are, what she deserves and desires, and work on herself. I said, it's working. It's getting through to her. All those people who said this don't work. I was like, it must be working for her. Roger, you don't have to be a fan to understand that she's making some growth. I mean, she has not always behaved the best, but from what she said at group session at the end of this, I really start to realize that she's growing into her own identity, and she's finally getting to a point where she realized she doesn't need Fonzo or anyone for that matter. She has to be happy with herself within, and she's willing to take the time to do that work if this relationship doesn't work out, which I think is amazing. It's amazing, because baby, you can't love nobody full-heartedly till you love yourself. And at the end of the day, you shouldn't love anybody more than you love yourself. Okay. I feel like Shay can do better than Alfonso, and I feel like she should definitely put herself first. Absolutely. Absolutely. You said it was a quick turnaround? I wouldn't say it was a quick turnaround, but I feel like after all of those weeks of people telling her, girl, you need to do what's best for you, eventually it'll stick. Like Dr. Nicole told her mother told her aunt told her, the man she was on a date told her. I mean, it's been weeks and weeks of people telling her this. It's almost the end. So I guess, I don't think it was that quick. I just think that she realized there's some changes that she needs to make, and she needs to set some expectations and some boundaries. I don't think that's going to change her completely. Like, she probably won't still be out here wilding out every now and then and again, because it's possible. But I do think that she's starting to realize that she can do better. So Fonzo. Now I like Fonzo's growing on me too. Okay. So the last date, not this date. Remember the last episode, he went on a date with old girl, and she asked him, could she feed him? And he was like, no. And she was like, why? He was like, because I don't want to get killed. Like, nah. Like, I don't even, she was like, why? Because you don't want to disrespect your girl, something like that. He said, nah, I don't want to get killed. So that stuck in my mind, because this time when he was talking to her and they was sitting down, they was having a conversation and she was flirting and everything was happening. It wasn't like he was trying not to cross boundaries. He just wasn't crossing boundaries to me. Okay. So when he sat back in group session and he said to, you say he aware of the cameras? Okay. Just hear me out. Hear me out, okay? Just hear me out. Gosh, can we just have a little bit of hope for somebody in this daggone season? No, y'all not gonna let me live and find me a little bit of love and happiness and sunshine after everything we done watched for the last couple of weeks. Okay, so but when he said that he feels like his biggest thing that he took away from this was he realized that he can fight temptation. So for me, you said no, y'all not gonna let me live. Okay, listen, hear me out. Okay, hear me out. He said that he could fight temptation. He realized that he could fight temptation, which for me said a lot. Okay, it said that he's not thinking about it as if he can't be friends. He can't be friends with women. He can't have platonic relationships. That he can actually be in a a room with a woman, attractive woman, and realize that it doesn't have to be anything other than her just being attractive. But that was the I didn't that he said that last episode, Lady J, not this episode. This episode, he didn't say that. He didn't say that this episode. I'm hot, y'all. I had to turn the air off so it won't be that loud. Until he can't no more. Okay, now that I agree with Kiki, I was going in. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. Y'all just want me to be up in the rant all the time. Dad, can I just get a little bit of love for once, every now and then and again? Okay, listen. Now I feel like Fonzo can fight temptation. I hope that he takes this life skill and actually fight temptation. Oh, you forgot to take one of the bags. Y'all, we in Jersey and they have no more bags or whatever. So a lot of stores don't have bags, or you gotta bring your old bag, or you gotta pay for a bag, or they just don't have bags. My husband coming here with all this stuff in his head, and I'm like, oh, you forgot to take your little bags, right? Literally, they just did this like 2 weeks, so nobody ever has a bag. So if that's the case, he cheated on Shay with every female who tempts him. I believe that. I don't. I definitely think he cheated with everyone. Random girls not coming up to you asking you for money and stuff like that, and you not giving them money. He already said last week that he can't. What was it? Maybe 2 weeks ago, that he can't have no female friends. So that said all it needed to say to Shay. This is why he can't have female friends, because he's definitely be out here just doing what he need to do. So I think for him to realize that he can fight temptation, because let me tell you why I say that. Remember the first date? Remember the first date where he went out with that girl who I said was giving me Kai vibes, the one who was looking like she was ready and down for whatever. Okay, the one who Shay ran up to the car and she was like, nah, it's okay, I'm gonna leave my arm right here. I'm gonna leave my arm right here. And when she was at the dinner and she was all, eating the food like this, and you want to hate me out, you want to remember that girl? Now, I feel like they went out after that, and they probably did a thing or two after that, okay? And then the next day, when they asked him did he want another date, he said, nah, I'm good on that, because he know once you already once you already dip your feet in the water, you don't double dip, because that's how you get caught. So he left that exactly where it was and moved the heck on ASAP. Okay, because ain't no reason why it seemed like they was having such a good old time. That time they was on that date, everything looked like it was going so good, and then next thing you know, he ain't want another date. Miss me with the BS. Okay, I see how Fonzo moving is definitely given, because she looked like she was down, willing, and ready. Okay, now I don't know, I'm just saying allegedly looked like, okay, that she was down, willing, and ready by the way she was, going about it. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But he wasn't going to double dip. He wasn't going to go back in it, because that's how you get caught. He watched last season with Darian. No, once you sleep with the girl one time, you do not go back. Okay, that's how what's the name messed up. He just kept going back. Okay, Darius kept going back and going back and going back. That's how he got caught up. Okay, that's just my take on it. Okay, so I feel like if he really got to the point where he realized that he can actually just fight temptation, and every time you have a conversation with someone who's beautiful or who seems to be coming on to you or seems to be, flirting with you, you can have friendly conversation without it going too far or crossing boundaries. Okay. This glitter is glitter everywhere, y'all. When just when he said he wants to focus on them, Shay is all, I gotta look after me, lol. She ain't fooling me. You don't think so? Y'all got, and y'all talk about me. Y'all got no, y'all don't give nobody no faith, no hope, no chances. Hey Marvina, y'all don't give nobody no hope, chances, nothing. Okay, they can't grow for y'all. They can't do nothing. Okay, I tried, y'all. I tried. Okay, I tried to bring a little bit of light out of all the dark from the beginning, but y'all still won't let me have it. But it's okay because we gotta go back dark. Okay, because we gotta get to Charlena and Otis. I'm tired of them. Charlena ain't no better than Otis, y'all. That smelled good. As soon as you opened it up, I smelled it. It smells so good. Is that what I smell? Let me see. That's what I smell. That smell good. Oh, I know I'm on live, but the smell hit me, y'all. I'm sorry. What do you mean you can't smell? How you not smell it?
I'm literally right here. I'm opening it. I can smell it because it's on my hand.
I have good senses. Good senses.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you trying to do? You trying to get over here? Give me 1 second, y'all.
I'm gonna move this.
Go ahead.
What's this plug up here?
All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm sorry. My husband wanted to plug up the plug-in, but he ain't want to be all on the camera. Okay. Um. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Now, Otis and Charlena is no better than Otis. Okay. Remember when Charlena said that you try to embarrass me, I'll embarrass the shit out of you? Remember she said that? She wasn't playing. She was not playing when she said what she said because she meant exactly what she said, which is why in group session, when Dr. Nicole asked her, did she want to go on another date? And she turned around and she said, I want to go on a closure date. And she said it with a smile. She looked dead at him and said, I want to go on a closure. She said it to Dr. Nicole first. I want to go on a closure date with such and such. And then she turned to Otis and was like, I said, oh no, see, sits with the game. She does tit for tat with him. When she said she was going embarrassing him, that she was not playing. She meant that. Okay. No matter how she whispered it, she meant that. Okay. She is out on a mission at this point. They always go tit for tat. It's like they almost kind of deserve each other. No matter what it is they do, you could tell that this is their pattern because remember when Otis came home with the cake that had flowers on it? And she was like, "Oh, so you try so why you brought home flowers? So it's flowers on it?" And he was like, "Yeah, they made me put flowers on it." She thought that he was trying to be petty because he had put flowers on the cake after he done threw out her flowers. See, this is a pattern with them. They go back and forth. You do something to me, I'm gonna do something to you. You do something to me, I'm gonna do something to you. Which is why they don't trust each other. They don't trust each other because they always know that if I do something to you, you gonna turn around and do something to me. If you do something to me, I'm gonna turn around and do something to you. So there is no fair game for them. There's no fair game for them whatsoever. So when I see, her getting defensive with him, it starts to make sense. It's like, yeah, I understand exactly where she's coming from, but she's no saint in this either. She's no saint in this either. The same way when he was going out on those dates and he didn't want to open up about what was going on. She was in the back of the mind thinking like, oh, I'm sure he going to do something. I'm sure he going to say something. I'm sure he acting out because I hugged that man. So now I feel like he going to be out there doing something. She was over there doing her little yoga with the other man and they holding hands and the whole time she doing all this other stuff trying to be extra so that he can see it. So then when he comes over there and give her a kiss, she could go, don't come over here, you being disrespectful. Remember, they do this. It's like tag your it, 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 and I'm over both of them. At this point, I can care less whether or not they stay together or break up. Because baby, if you want to stay in a toxic cycle and you're still doing the same BS, because we're literally coming down to the end of this show, and you have shown no growth, neither one of you. She's still playing tit for tat because when she said she wanted to go out on another date and she smiled at him, and then he said he feel like whatever that girl was need another date with him, they doing a tit for tat because now she going out. He feels like he has to go out to prove a point. Like they're not going anywhere. They have, I think they're the one couple who has learned the least. They have no growth. Nothing has changed. If y'all can tell me what has changed between Otis and Charlena, I have to believe it because there's nothing. They still have communication issues. They still don't trust each other. They still playing tit for tat. They're still not opening up to each other. They have not changed. Otis claims that he's working on communicating, but we saw how that fell right down to the side. Literally how that fell down the side. I realized I have to validate her feelings even if I don't believe them. Child, I said, not even if you don't believe them, you cannot believe her feelings. That's how she feels. You mean to tell me if I tell you I got a headache, you gonna have to just take my word? You want to validate me saying I have a headache, even if you don't believe I have a headache? When I'm telling you I have a headache, child, I said I can't with Otis. He says one thing, does another. She does one thing, says another. Like they are literally. And I honestly feel like they ain't learned nothing. They ain't grow from nothing. Ain't nothing happening. She went on that date with that man because she wanted to find out if she thought that he was weak. Girl, if he thought that she was weak. So you need for him to validate whether or not that's what he meant. Baby girl, are you weak or not? Like, I wouldn't want to go on another date just because I want to find out if somebody think I'm weak or not. I don't know. She bothers me. They both bother me. They could just go ahead and be with each other for all I care. Because baby, if this what y'all been doing it and it got y'all here, and if y'all decide to leave here still doing the same thing because ain't nothing changed, then y'all might as well just go ahead and ride this thing on out to the sunset and just be miserably happy for the rest of y'all lives. Because that's what it's giving, miserably happy. Y'all gonna be miserable, but happy to be with each other. Okay, that's what is giving me with them two. And that is my little summary wrap up of this whole put a ring on it situation. Because, like, honestly, y'all, I was like, I'm not taking no notes for this. I'm not. I'm just not. Because nothing worth really talking about happened. Okay. But I will say, I really hope that whatever, I really hope that whatever's going on behind the scenes when it comes to Shorty and Kenneth, they would have just left that ish behind the scenes because they are bringing way too much unnecessary outside stuff to this show. Because we were fine with just watching the show and, like just talking about it, like, oh my God, this is crazy. It's giving this type of vibes. It's acting like this. But then when you start bringing out, like, restraining orders and stuff, and it's like, okay, no, this isn't just entertainment. This is like freaking real life. There's a difference, okay? Entertainment is what Shay and Alfonso is giving us. That's entertainment. What y'all giving us, we didn't ask for this. Because why do I feel like I'm all in your business now? Why do I feel like I need to go out and speak on behalf of you? What's happening, sis? What's happening? I don't like it. I don't like it. Like, I feel like I'm caught up in the middle, okay? And I don't like it because I didn't sign up for that when I said I was going to review TV shows, okay? So that was it. Look at me grabbing my hair gel, y'all. So how do y'all feel about the season so far? Y'all ready to tap out? Y'all still tapped in? The fact that he created a whole YouTube channel is to only post candid personal videos is scary. Absolutely. You like the baby hairs? They sweating out. Coming hot. Well, thank you, girl. Thanks. I need to go get my braids. I decided I'm getting braids. I know what I want to do with my hair for a couple of weeks. For like the last week. So I made up my mind. So now I can actually go get my hair done. Um, but yeah, the YouTube channel is definitely, it's not given. And the fact that he told her, that girl, that he was gonna cut her a piece of the check. Baby, what check? What check off the YouTube videos? Yes, Kiki, you know I'm in Jersey, so you know it's like 91 degrees today. And I turned off my air out in here so it wouldn't be super loud. But y'all, oh child, if y'all wasn't in front of this camera, I would have definitely took off this shirt already. For real, y'all understand what I be going through, because I'm naturally just a hot person. So when it get hot, it get hot. Y'all know I usually have my little fan over here, so I gotta get my little fan now or whatever. But yes, it was 91 degrees. I've been ready. I'm here for Love and Marriage DC though. Yes, I can't wait. Love and Marriage DC come on tonight. So I will be reviewing that tomorrow. And I want to talk about Housewives of Atlanta. So I think I'm gonna do Housewives of Atlanta conversation maybe tomorrow. Teach Kenny how to get Monique. We don't want that for him. Monique, no, we don't want that for him. Okay, no, absolutely no, immediately no. She's also teach him how to get monetized. Girl, did we not just had a whole conversation about this man and you want him to go get monetized so he can make money? Well, he did say he was going to cut her a piece of the check, so then baby, maybe. Yeah, Kiki, I'm sweating it out. I'm sweating it out for y'all. I'll rock out for y'all. I want to watch Housewives of Dubai. When is that out? Is that coming out? Where? So is it streaming platform or is it on Bravo? I don't know, but I probably watch it. But I do want to talk about the Housewives of Atlanta, so I might wait until after Sunday's episode, or maybe I'll come up here tomorrow early, tomorrow afternoon before it comes on, because I gotta talk about that daggone dinner table scene, because that junk is hilarious to me. I have so many thoughts and stuff that I want to talk about. But that's it, y'all. Like y'all said, y'all see him hot. Look, I'm hot. Ken can't even bring his own content to the table. Ooh, the shade. He definitely can't even bring his own content. He got to use her for everything. Everything. That's a daggone shame. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. And some of y'all be out here supporting him. By any means, do what you feel is best for you, but I couldn't. What y'all think of I honestly feel like he just using Shorty. I don't think he really like her. I think he just using her for TV. But when he made that little comment, like he felt like he got 13K views on one video, because everybody talking about his YouTube page now is starting to pop up. That's what's happening. Y'all know how the internet work. Shoot, he'll be making more money on YouTube than me before we know it. But I feel like when he made that comment about, he felt like he's getting, I guess like she played with his time or whatever the case may be. I feel like he should know better. Like, sir, you signed up for this show. You knew she had a man. You knew you was gonna be dating somebody who was dating someone. Like, why would you get attached to them? I know it's been 4 days, but baby, you still knew she had a man. And I think for him, it was more so about taking her from him, more so than actually being with her. I don't think he sees it for her long term. I think for him, this may just be, a good time, a good experience. Maybe I can, take the man from the girl. I don't think he really wants to be with her long term. Shorty must have called Kenneth's mom to tell her he's abusive, but the family either knows or willingly wants to discredit it. His family is grimy for that. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of family out here who do that. Remember Zach? Remember Zach from Married at First Sight, when he was out here doing what he was doing, and his family was out here side by side. She was messing with a married man, and we like, well, she was the one married, not her. So it's okay for her to, it's bad on her to mess with the married man, but not for the married man that's supposed to be messing with the girl. Like, what's happening? Like, what's happening? No, I don't think he wants her. Cherry is so darn cute, and he's not interested in Shorty. He was just playing a part. I totally agree. Totally agree, right, Crystal? He don't want her. I think for him, this was, oh, I could get on TV. Oh, I could get a little camera shine. Oh, I could be seen a little bit. Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead. Okay, she's cute. I could work with that. Do I feel like it's like, I don't see any physical attraction between them two. It always seemed like a good friendship, a good hanging out. I never hear them talk about like anything like side joke. Like, you know how like sometimes we do inappropriate joking when we're flirting? We don't even hear inappropriate flirting with them. Like, you know how they be like, oh, put the straw in or put it in, and they be like, oh, that's what she said. Like nothing like that. Like, it's no inappropriate flirting or anything. It's just literally a good time. So I don't see anything other than that. So yeah, it's very platonic. Yeah. So I don't think that there's any chemistry. I think he's just playing a part. He gonna come out on a reunion. He gonna have him a little segment on a reunion. It's gonna be cute or whatever because he got 4 dates. So now he officially part of the cast. He officially part of the cast, and it is what it is. I guess I'm wrong. Wrong what? About what? You think he was really liking her and wanting to be with her? I like him too. I do like him. I like him. I think he's cute. Like he's a nice looking guy. He seems smart. He looks fun. But we already know what's up, y'all. Don't try to act like y'all don't know what's up when it comes to him and Shorty. But I know he gonna come at the reunion and put it on heavy. And I'm gonna be sitting right there for this reunion. I think it's gonna be crazy though. I think it's gonna be crazy. And I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be watching. I know I missed our live stream yesterday. But I had some stuff going on, so I didn't live stream ready to put a ring on it. But if y'all want, we could live stream it next week. He's just not into Shorty. No, not romantically. I think he probably grew a genuine like connection or care for her, but not in a romantic way. I did notice she didn't drink and he wasn't. She don't drink and he wasn't. Shorty don't drink. I know they didn't drink that day, but she don't drink. I don't know, but when Kenneth at the Whole Food next week, y'all, I'm gonna be front row and center because I want to see all the cartwheels and backflips and booty popping on the handstand and all that. I want to see all of that. So when she say, "Now you can show the world the real you," I want to be front and center. Like I knew it. I knew it. I knew it all along. I knew it since episode 1. I knew it. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. I knew it. 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 That's it. Okay, that's all I want to say. But anyway, I'm gonna hop up off here. I hope y'all like the video. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed, y'all. Please double check and make sure you're subscribed if you're not subscribed. If you are subscribed, just double check you're still subscribed. All I know is there is a Real Housewives out there, but it's not on mainstream on TV. The money is long in a fashion show. Kiki, I seen that, but I don't know where it's at either. I think we was talking about that in our membership group chat. I think somebody was telling us about it. Do you think that Odell Beckham baby cousin is a slow talker, not mentally just talking? Who the heck is Odell Beckham's baby cousin and a slow talker? Whose date was that? Girl, you gotta give me a better description. Tell me who date was that. I don't know who you're talking about. Kenny was waiting to do that long. Kenny gonna be out here, and I can't wait, y'all. I'm excited because I like foolish. Y'all know I love me some foolishness. Okay, I'm here for the foolishness of it all. Charlena's. Oh, you talking about the dude who was out here, having the threesome? Well, not the threesomes, but the dude who was used to dating girls with boyfriends. I don't like him, but I feel like. Yeah, that's why I don't understand why she went on another date with him. Out of all the guys she went on a date with, why would you go out on another date with him just to ask him did he feel like you was weak? Like it's giving me you need validation. It's giving me you think you may just come off weak. Like, I I can't remember what he talked like. I don't know. Crystal, let me tell you something. When it comes to these dates, baby, I be toning in and out because the good stuff never happens on the dates. And half the stuff I don't be feeling like writing down. So I'll be watching it just to watch it. And if anything sparks my interest, I'll write it down. Other than that, I don't be knowing what happened on the dates. If y'all notice, I focus more on the group sessions out of everything else. or when it's the couples more so than the dates. She got caught up in a tit for tat with Otis. That's exactly what it was. She wanted to go on that date so that she could ask him about it. And then she was going to go back and forth with him about it if he would have said yeah. Imagine that man would have said yeah. I think you was weak. I tried to die. I done came back and died again. Like, don't ask questions you don't want answers to. Could you imagine? No, seriously. Could you imagine? And she came in like, so Otis said that you said that you could take me from him because you thought I was weak. Do you think I'm weak? Yeah, kind of. that that would have been it for me. That would have been it for me. I don't blame you. I was like, what is he saying? I don't know what none of these people be saying. I can't honestly cannot tell you. I go more off like the flirting and things like that. Some things do catch me, but other than that, it don't be nothing for me. They should have stuck with the politician. That's who I thought she would have went on a date with, Lady J. That's why I was like, why she didn't go back on a date with what's his name? I don't remember his name, but why she ain't go on a date with him? They seem to have good chemistry. You know, he wasn't that cute, so I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna let that go. We gonna let that go. Y'all know I'm talking about nobody looks, but for me, it was a given. Have a great weekend, Chloe. Go get your nice refreshing drink, but we love you. Oh, thank you, Kiki. Love you too. I am getting off of here. You see, y'all, I sweated enough. I'm turning my air back on. Well, my room is cool, so I know I'm gonna cool down instantly when I walk in here. But I appreciate y'all so much. Love you all so much. Talk to you guys later. I'm off of here. Peace. See me tomorrow for Ready Housewives. We're gonna do a quick Housewife live, and then we're gonna come do our DC review. All right, y'all. I'm off of here. Bye.